Hello Pokies, you're welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I make the most delicious beans and yam. Most of us are not really a fan of beans. I wasn't really a fan of beans, but ever since I unlocked this infamous recipe, I have gotten to love beans and I can now cook beans at home without wondering if I am going to eat it or not. And I bet you that if you try this recipe you would never hate on beans again. Of course, the first thing to do is to let our beans parboil for some minutes. Then I went ahead to prep the stuffs I'll be using for the food. I started by washing my pepper and grinding them. If you really want to make your beans come out tasty and delicious that you wouldn't want to hate on beans again, make sure to use enough fresh pepper. I mean fresh pepper, like emphasis on fresh pepper. You might prefer to use grinded dried pepper, which is totally fine, but there is just this unique taste you get from when you use fresh pepper to cook than when you use normal grinded pepper. Just make use of enough fresh pepper to make your beans, then you can come back and thank me later. Another thing to have at the back of your mind if you want to make your beans come out delicious and tasty, always use enough onions while making your beans. Using enough onions to make my beans is another secret I have used to make a tasty and a delicious beans. So the next thing I do is to chop some of my onions inside my grinded pepper and grind them all together. Guys, getting that onions aroma in your beans will make your beans taste so good. Anytime you catch me not using enough onions to make my beans, it totally means two things for me. It's either we ran out of onions in our house or that onions is really expensive at that moment. Using enough onions to make my beans is one of the secrets I have discovered to make a delicious and a tasty beans. And ever since that, I've never hated on beans again. Grinding the pepper and onions, my beans was already due to wash, and then I went ahead to sieve out the water. After I'm done washing my beans, I added a small amount of water for the final cooking. This is because I'm making use of brown beans and it doesn't require too much water for it to cook. After that, I went ahead to cut my yam. Let's know in the comment section what you always love to pair your beans with. Do you love to pair with plantain, potato, or yam? Let's know in the comment section. cutting my yam, I went ahead to check my beans. It was almost done but not fully done, so I had to leave it to cook for some more minutes. Another secret to getting a perfect beans is to let it to cook properly. You shouldn't be serving or eating a half-done beans. Anytime you make a half-done beans, trust me, it is not going to taste good. So always make sure to let your beans cook properly. Crayfish is also an important ingredient when it comes to achieving a perfect beans. If you don't add crayfish to your beans, you are really skipping the most important ingredient, and that might be the reason why your beans doesn't taste good. Added my yam to my almost done beans and left it to cook all together. So it's time to cut my remaining onions, and this time around I am going to slice it in circle just like I am doing right here. To check my yam, and it was already done, and my beans was already done too. So then I added my grounded pepper and onions, added my grounded crayfish and some seasoning cubes. After adding the ingredients, I went ahead to stir them all together. After stirring, I covered it to simmer for some minutes. After I've left it to simmer for some minutes, I added my palm oil, which is my favorite part because I always like to be generous with oil when it comes to making my yam and beans. After adding oil, I went ahead to add my sliced onions, which is also my favorite part. Then I also covered it to simmer for some minutes. After that, I stirred everything all together. Oh my god, can you see those onions ring? Now, that is what I'm talking about. Now, take it from me, there is no way you would prepare your beans like this and you wouldn't want to make it again. I bet you would love it.